Mounts, GoPro mounts. Today we're talking about them, where to mount them in the car. Each one is different for each application, so let's check them out, see what we can do.
Alright, so this first one I want to talk about is going to be the harness bar mount, and it's going to sit in between the passenger seat and the driver's seat, and its main goal is to capture footage out of the windshield and the driver's actions. And I will show you where I'm going to mount this. Now, since these are buckets and they don't recline, it's kind of hard to squeeze in here, but I have this harness bar here. Basically, this is going to wrap right here. And like I said, this is to capture footage out of the windshield and the driver's and passengers' actions. And I will show you what an angle looks like from this point of view. So, this is the angle from the harness bar. As you can see, I have it a little biased for the driver so you can be able to see shift position, hand position on the steering wheel, and out of the windshield while you're on track or driving. Yeah, that's about it. I like it. It's a nice simple one, but let's move on to the next. So the next mount that I commonly use is this SP Gadgets rotational mount and a ceiling GoPro sticky pad up here. And the main focus of this angle is to get the driver's action. From this angle you can see foot position, hand position on the wheel, hand position on the shifter, and body position in the seat. And that's just kind of a nice angle to cut to during action scenes, so it's not all one angle focused out of the windshield or focused out of the back. So I'm going to mount this and then show you what that angle looks like from there. And one more thing, a nice thing about this SP Gadgets mount is that you loosen this wing nut and the mount becomes rotational in both directions, so you're able to turn the camera however you like. And I will show you what the driver position mount looks like. So this is the ceiling mount pointed down at the driver for driver action. From this angle you can see hand position, e-brake, shifter, and that's about it. So it's for a nice cut shot in between action shots or something of the sort like that. So this is one that I'll tend to use kind of just to watch myself drive and see what kind of stuff I'm messing up, doing wrong, shifting, try to be smoother, smoothing out shifts, smoothing out braking, that type of stuff. Now another fun one to play with is the chest mount, which I have on right now, and it kind of just gives you driver's point of view. Maybe not as good as a helmet, but this gives you hand action on the wheel and maybe a little bit of foot action. I haven't really worn this one in the car yet, so I think the head mount might be a better option. Here's another little trick I do with old GoPro sticky pads is throw a little bit of rubber cement on there, let it tack up for a minute or two, and then it becomes good as new. And so this is a straight dashboard mount, so you can film yourself talking to everyone, to all you beautiful people on YouTube. So we'll let that dry for a minute or two, and then I'll show you what it looks like from that angle. So this is from the dash mount, and with the SP Gadgets mount, if I turn and spin it, we have the YouTube Moto Vlogger mount. And now that sits right on the dashboard like that, and then while I'm driving I can sit here and talk to you, or if you're on track it's just another angle to have. And I think that is a key to shooting with GoPros or POV cameras, is changing the angle up. You don't want to shoot for 2 hours with the same angle always, because your viewers or your audience is going to get bored. It looks all the same, especially when you're on track going round and round. So what I do is in between sessions in either car will change camera angles, just so when I go to make an edit I can cut from different shots. And that helps if you have multiple POV cameras, which we have a couple that we can cut in between and the footage is good enough to splice together. So something to keep in mind is when shooting with POVs, just change the angle up. Hate seeing videos that are all the same angle. So that's going to be my pointer for this episode, is play with the mounts, mount them in different locations, see what works, check it out, and just experiment, and whatever works best. Yeah, well, in my opinion, changing the angle. So, hope you have a good day. Thanks for watching this. Thumbs up if you like it. Check out other videos. I'm going to link them up here. And, yeah, thanks for watching. Cheers.